This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening everyone. I came up with a new video. In this video, I want to explain you what is the significance of GR indicator from in account assignment category. Whenever you create a new account assignment category or whenever you check the settings of account assignment category, you will see a field called firm goods receipt indicator. What is the use of that and what kind of significance we can get it? Okay, let me show that where the configuration I'm talking about and what is the impact that we are going to check the configuration, and then we will do the testing to confirm yes, that behavior is because of this indicator. Okay, what is the significance of that indicator? We are going to check in this video. Let's go to SPRO in material management, then purchasing. In purchasing, we have configuration, account assignment. In account assignment, we have this configuration node, maintain account assignment categories. Okay, let's take two K cost center with GR and J cost center, no GR or without GR, whatever. Okay, without GR. Two indicators are there. Let's go to the display. What I have done, cost center without GR, I have activated goods receipt flag, but GR indicator form was not activated. Let's take this one so that we can understand. Copy to clipboard. Okay. Now K cost center with GR. Now for this, I activated the GR indicator form. Okay, the cost center with GR without GR, that is only for just for testing purpose. We created one. Okay, you need to understand the purpose of the respective activity. Okay, so for J, I have not put the flag. Let me highlight that. For J, I have not activated the form indicator. For K, we have activated the form indicator. Okay, that's what we can understand. This is K and this is J. Okay, now we are going to create the purchase order to show the difference. Go to ME21N. Okay, give your vendor. Select the same material. The plant. Okay, same I'm repeating, but for this I'm going to give account assignment category J, and the second item I'm going to give K. Okay, what error we can see? Combination of item category and account assignment category J not defined. Where can you define that? Whenever you get that error message, here define the combination of item categories and account assignment category. It should be defined if you create any new account assignment category. Okay, for the standard it will be already available. If you have created any kind of a new one, you need to maintain that combination, item category blank and account assignment category J. Okay, we have just maintained that combination. Save that. Now click on check button. It's not yet replicated. Let's go back and starting create GKV1. Okay. Same, I'm going to copy. I want to create one is with J, another one is with K. Okay. Now click on check button. Okay. Now what we are going to check it now, J and K. What is the impact? That's what we are going to see. So for J, the item 1, goods received flag is there, but I can remove it. If I don't want the goods received at the when I was creating the PO, if I decide that I don't want to have a goods received, then I can remove this. Okay. Coming to item 2, see for item 2, which is related to K. For that, GR form. Okay, let's take this screenshot so that in delivery tab, what will happen? We are going to see here. The impact of K because of GR indicator form. This is the form. You cannot remove the flag. But if you go with here, this is flexible. You can, if you don't want, you can remove it. This is the impact. Okay, let's have a simple arrow mark. This is the impact of this one. I think. Okay, because of this configuration, this is the impact. Because of this configuration, this is the impact in PO. So if you keep the form indicator, you cannot remove the flag at the time of purchase order creation. If you don't have that flag, system will get goods receipt flag by default based on the config. But if you don't want the goods receipt for that PO, the system still will allow you to remove the flag. Okay. When do you activate GR form indicator for any account assignment category? If the business requirement is 100% I should do goods receipt for this account assignment category, system should not allow without goods receipt. In that condition, we activate that. Yes, mostly I do goods receipt, but sometimes I don't want goods receipt. Then we can go with that, and we can go with this option. If the business requirement is we don't want any goods receipt, then we have to remove both the flags, so that by default it will be blank. So you can proceed with the invoice receipt or whatever you wanted to proceed. Okay, this is the use of GR form indicator. And if you see anytime when you create the purchase order, sometimes you may see editable, sometimes you don't see it's like display. And what could be the main reason? Okay, you can, whenever you see such kind of behavior, you come to this configuration, which is available under SPRO, material management, purchasing, account assignment, under maintain account assignment categories. In this configuration, you come and check the account assignment category which is being used. Okay, so you can come to know that what is the impact and why it was happened. You can come to know the root cause, and now you have understood that. So what is the benefit of that indicator based on the business requirement, when to activate and how to activate it? That's purely based on your business requirement. If they want to have always goods received, and they would never allow a PO without goods received, at that point of time we can activate this. I hope this session has given you a good understanding about this indicator, and also you would have come to know that account assignment categories where I can create or where I can change it. This is the configuration, and because of the error, we have come to know about one more configuration. See, for example, whenever you create a new account assignment category, this configuration should be completed, because this account assignment category, where do you want to use? Do you want to use with service PO? Do you want to use with a standard bank item category related PO? So for that combination, we need to put it. For example, the new account assignment category J should be used only for service POs. Then what you have to do in this configuration, you need to maintain D and J. For that combination only you have to maintain. So system will never allow for normal purchase order to use this J indicator. So this is how we have to understand what kind of configuration is available and what is the purpose of that. If any such kind of business requirement comes, whether that functionality is available or not, always we need to explore and we need to test. We have to understand the purpose of the respective configuration. If you activate, what happens? If you don't activate, what happens? So such kind of analysis need to be developed, and I hope this video has given some knowledge to the many people. And if you like the video, just hit your like button to encourage me, and then share with your SAP circle. I hope this content and this video can be helpful for mid-range and more than mid-range consultants also. I hope they can like it. Share with your SAP circle. Thanks for your support. Have a good evening.